Well, Real Madrid did it. By defeating Villarreal 2-1 in their last match, they have cemented themselves as the 2019-2020 champions. And they have definitely come a long way, because I for one would not have bet on this team, especially with the way they started off the season. They kicked off preseason by being defeated 7-3 to Atletico de Madrid. A complete thrashing. They then went on to be defeated by Mallorca, who was recently brought into the Spanish Primera División. Then, on top of that, they only got 1 point out of their 2 first matches in the Champions League. It's fair to say things did not bode well, and that's being generous. In truth, Real Madrid has been needing some improvements for some time now. First of all, in terms of offense. Real Madrid's offense has been diminishing season over season. Back in the 2014-15 season, Real Madrid managed to score 118 goals. Then in the next season they dropped to 110, followed by 106, then 94, and I just want to highlight the 2017-18 season, as this was the season when Cristiano Ronaldo left Real Madrid. If you notice, there's a huge drop-off in goals from the 17-18 season to the 18-19 season. And I would argue that when you lose a player that averages about 50 goals a season, that's gonna happen. Also worth mentioning is that the only season that Madrid managed to win a championship title for La Liga was back in the 2016-17 season. Every other season they have finished either second or third in La Liga. Real Madrid's next decline came in terms of defense, when in the 2018-19 season they conceded a massive 46 goals. This was their worst defensive record since the 2008-09 season, where they conceded a total of 52 goals total. But then in the fall of 2019, almost as if on cue, Real Madrid began to harmonize. And if the team were the orchestra, then Zidane was the conductor leading this group. In the 2019-20 season, they have played 37 matches, and in those 37 matches, they have only conceded 23 goals. Very impressive, but not as impressive as the following stat, where they have maintained 19 clean sheets throughout the season. Real Madrid's key to success this season has definitely been the revolution in defense. Real Madrid used to be known as a goal-scoring machine, and it is fair to say that in previous seasons their frailties in defense were covered up by how many goals they were able to score. Now, however, this team prioritizes defense. In fact, so long as they don't concede 4 or more goals, and I mean, let's be honest here, do you really think they're going to get scored on 4 times by Leganés? I didn't think so either. But so long as they concede less than 26 goals this season, this would have been their best defensive record in their modern history. In fact, they are currently the best defense in Europe. Real Madrid again has only conceded 23 goals so far this season, followed closely behind by Atletico de Madrid, who has only conceded 26 goals, and then in third place comes Liverpool at 28. A caveat to this is that I am only including leagues that resumed play after the mandatory break. So I'm not taking into account any team from Ligue 1, so like Reims or PSG, who also have very good defensive records, but they played about 20 matches. And one of the main reasons why Real Madrid has conceded so few goals is because of the man under the sticks. Courtois has played in 34 games of La Liga this season, and in those 34 matches, Courtois has only conceded 19 goals and kept 18 clean sheets. Very impressive for a player that some of the fans were already counting out at the beginning of the season. It is fair to say that he started off fairly poorly, but man, once he got into his groove, he did not leave that form, because he has been an absolute brick wall under the sticks. Next, and also very key to Real Madrid's success, is that back line. Sergio Ramos, as always the captain, he brings that intensity that he is known for. And he has actually done a very good job of keeping things fairly clean. For the most part, his biggest criticism is that he always gets way too many cards or loses his temper and gets sent off. Not this season, however. Moving on now though, Varane, the young protege to Sergio Ramos, is having the best season of his Real Madrid career so far. Next, On the left flank, we have Mendy, who has been an exceptional star in this team. He is definitely a rising star, and he is one of the younger players on the team, and yet he plays with such finesse. I mean, did you guys see that goal that he scored against Granada? He practically tore up the net. It was an amazing goal. And on the right flank, Carvajal is a beast every single game. So the entire back line has been tremendous. They move as a unit and they have been performing very well. But you cannot win games on defense alone. And that is where Big Benz comes into the picture. He is definitely shining now that Cristiano Ronaldo has left and is filling some big shoes. But he is taking that responsibility onto his shoulders because he has scored 21 goals and assisted 8 as well. But again, it does not come to just one player because really this entire team is just clicking together and firing on all cylinders. In fact, excluding Benzema, 20 other players in Real Madrid have gotten on the score sheet this season. I mean, that's insane. It's like everybody is just shooting and scoring goals for fun. They play as a team. They score goals. Whoever has the opportunity, they take it. Whenever they need to defend, everybody get back. And that's how a team should play, and that is what leads to championship. How does that one quote go? Attack wins games, but defense wins championships. And that is definitely the case for Real Madrid in the 2019-2020 season. But honestly, what impresses me the most about this Real Madrid team is just how strong they came back after the break. After the break, Real Madrid are 10 for 10. They have scored 19 goals. They only conceded 3 goals throughout those 10 matches, and they kept 7 clean sheets. Now that is performance on another level. And in all honesty, the future looks very bright for this team. They have a lot of young stars that are barely starting to find their form. Take Vinicius Jr., take Rodrigo, Mendy, Valverde, Asensio, and then you cannot forget the players that they have out on loan. Kubo has looked great this entire season. I feel like he should probably be brought back here in the next season or two. And cannot forget, Odegaard is just pulling the strings in that Real Sociedad midfield. And with Zidane at the helm, I feel like this Real Madrid team is poised to take advantage of Barcelona's weakness for the next couple of years. But let me know what you guys think. What did you think of Real Madrid this season? And who do you think is their most important player? Do you think it was Courtois under the sticks? Do you think the defense should get most of the credit? Or do you want to give all the credit to Benzema? Or is Zidane the genius behind the scenes? Leave a comment down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.